Welcome. This is a collective oracle reading. I just have some quick messages. I'm at work right now, so we might get interrupted as usual, but I'm just going to try to keep this as short as I can. If you're new here, welcome to the tribe. Welcome to my little shaman's hut in the corner of our YouTube jungle. I'm really appreciative that you're here. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. And it's good to see you again, Dragon Squad. And thank you to my mod squad in the chat for keeping everything safe and cool, keeping the good vibes, my Dragon Squad. And yeah, anyways, also, if anything I said today really resonates with you, or if you like how I said something, or if it really you wanted to just share how it resonated with you or what you've been going through, share your story, feel free to let us know in the comments, or you can email me directly at jungleintuitive@gmail.com if you want to just do it privately. If you really feel like it, I'd appreciate that. Lets me know that I'm doing my job for the divine properly, and you don't have to, or you can like it. Also, if you're interested in booking me to look into something more specific for you personally, I do also have openings for personal readings, and you can access information on that in my YouTube channel's about or bio. Okay. Hey, Iris. Good to see you. All right, I'm going to get right into it. Sorry, I just wanted to rush through that real quick. I don't know if there's a customer coming up because, like I said, I'm at work, but I'm just gonna go right into it. So the starting message today, I just kind of heard there was so many things that I've been picking up on in the last few days, and I had to write them down, but I'm just gonna do my best to just kind of crank it out like this. So first of all, I heard the message. I heard the message when you hear something about someone, when you hear something horrible about somebody, or you don't know somebody personally, and there's shit being talked about them, I feel like it's always a rule of thumb for people who are really experienced in life in general to not just jump on that. And I want to be really honest about this because I've experienced this many times. I'm not very old, or I guess I'm fairly oldish. I'm like almost 30. And so up until this point, with the experience I've dealt with, I feel like a lot of people deal with this, where you work in a workplace or you're in a friend group, and there's always, one person that they want to kind of shit on, or there's somebody that they like to scapegoat on, and maybe that person is weird, or maybe they're just really socially unlikable. And I feel like a rule of thumb, what I've learned personally in situations like this, is to like either not get involved at all, or do not act towards that person in ways based on what other people said, like without even like meeting them for yourself, and also not to involve yourself. Like I feel like that's just like a huge rule of thumb. Like if someone says, oh, we all don't like this person, but that person didn't do anything personally to you, you don't know them personally, and everything is by ear, usually it's just the safest bet, the safest move to leave that person alone, just to like not react to them negatively or positively. And if they do personally have a tiff with you, usually it's the safest bet to just deal with that on one-on-one and have your own opinion. But like what I've learned is that people are not just black and white. People could be annoying and they can do the things people are saying, but a lot of the times you don't see like how the other people are talking are wrong, or you don't see how, like, there's so many different layers to people. And I also attribute this to people that are like discriminative, like that are racist or whatever it is, like people just kind of, or this person is homophobic or whatever, and you gotta put them in a box and all of this. Whenever I approach people like this, I've kind of figured out that like at the end of the day, everybody wants to be accepted. Even the most hateful, most phobic person out there, phobic groups like KKK, hateful groups, what I've kind of like picked up just from like meeting people from these groups, when they're outside of environments like that, and you isolate them and you talk to them and get to know them, at their core they are human. And at the end of the day, no matter what the group it is, everybody wants to be accepted. And so sometimes people join these groups and just because they want to be accepted, it's like, this is the only group that accepted me, so I'm going to be in this group. And so forth. But it's like, I'm sorry if this doesn't make sense. This is kind of coming out a little bit organic. But I feel like that could be a way that you approach things in life. You're very like neutral. I mean, if someone is a KKK member and they're a horrible, you know, obviously, no, I don't subscribe to that. I'm not saying that that's okay. I'm just saying in general, like even the most extremist groups, even like terrorist groups, there's people in there, they started as a person at some point, like a regular person who didn't have those views, and they wanted to belong. And that was literally the core of every human. We all want to belong and we all want to be loved. Every person out there that's a hater or an evil piece of crap, some of them still have kids that they care about, that they go home to. Like at the end of I also see this in war too. I see this in war situations sometimes. It's like, it's often the case, like people, you're sending little full human beings with consciousness. They went through childhood, they grew up, they had friends, they have family they care about, and you're sending them out there into this field where they're shooting each other, antagonizing each other. But at the end of the day, we all go home and we all want to belong. And sometimes that's why people join the military, because they want to belong. At the core of a lot of these issues where there's a group, it's always people just want to belong. And it's so much easier to take things less personally when you see things that way. I'm sorry if this is so unrelated and this is not what you came here for, but I just felt like I had to verbalize that for some reason in the beginning of this reading. And as I was verbalizing that just now, there was somebody in their car staring at me through the window and just pointing at me and being really weird or something, or pointing their phone at me. And I just kept going, because I was like, some people, they just, you know, it just reminded me, it just pushed me to keep going. Sorry, because I'm in a kind of a public place. But at the end of the day, people just want to belong. And I think it's just easier to take like people's quote unquote public opinions or actions towards people like not so personally, because they did that out of a mental illness, you know, out of wanting to belong. Everyone thinks they're the good guy. At the end of the day too, like everyone thinks they're the good guy in their own story when they're not. There's one side, the other side, and then the truth. There's three sides to every story. And I feel like this story is about that. This story is a lesson for people that did this to you. You could be someone that passed this test, and like I said, you could be someone that, okay, like, yeah, this person is as annoying as other people would say, for example, but you get to know them and you realize, you know, but this person acts like that because this and that, or because they socially don't understand things. Or sometimes people you know, like for example, sometimes people are autistic and they just like don't know when they say certain things. It's just so like, that's just not really what we kind of say out loud in this moment, you know. There's so many different things. Or someone, you know, oh, you realize that person's bipolar, or that person is a drunk, and they're literally, you know, that has nothing to do with you. What they said, they don't even remember. It's kind of like that. It's giving me that vibe. And I feel like there could be people older than you. You know, there could be people that are way more experienced or way more privileged than you that are not even picking up grasping that there are three sides to a story. But what are they more hungry for? Acceptance and clout, or to live truthfully within themselves and to do things right in life? And then that's when you start looking at how these people are living and where they are in life. How much have they progressed? Because if you're focusing on yourself, right, and you're not even focused on whatever people are saying about X, Y, and Z or whatever person, and you're still focusing on yourself, because why are we focused on hating on somebody, you know? It's like the more you're doing that, it's like you're showing the universe you want to, you know, your focus is on your abundance. You're here to work and manifest. Whereas, you know, when you see these people that are so caught up in this side, that side, oh, well, this person did that, we need to spend and waste our time to attack this person, to push this, to push that. It's like, if you look at their lives and you look at how far they've progressed, they're not manifesting. And I think that's just something that is going to be kind of very prominent in this story, in this reading that I'm about to pick up on. So I don't know who needed to hear that, but they want you to also know that there's a lot of people that look at three sides of the story. It's not just you, you know, because it's just severely immature. I think it's just severely immature. That's life. Look at what came out. That's life. See, you carry yourself this way, and I think this is why you have a certain energy about you that is threatening to people. I don't know why I'm hearing, how did that person get there? I've been trying to do this for 5 years. Because like maybe you went to a workplace and you got promoted real fast, or they were looking at you for a really high position really fast, because it's like, I heard that meme, he gets it now. I get it now. I don't know where that meme is from. I just keep seeing online people saying he gets it now, because like, I don't know. It's like when you, we use that, for me, like in a martial arts background, like when I hear, oh, I get it now, he gets it now, it's like when you keep trying to like box with your coach, right? And you're trying to train yourself the habit to block yourself properly, but in that process it's really hard to train yourself to have that reflex. So often when you're training with your coach, they're gonna smack you over and over again until you get that hand up, right? And so it's kind of like the moment you finally, your habit teaches you, you learn the lesson from your coach or life constantly hitting you with the pad because you missed it. It's like, he gets it now. You put your arm up, you finally caught that hit, and you get it now. I'm sorry if that doesn't make sense. It's like, you get it now. He gets it now. Like something is like, you understand the formula to life. You understand you're getting closer to understanding the formula of humans and people in this situation. It's a huge test. You could even see the people. I feel like this is something that's happening to you right now. People had assumed one thing about you. They only looked at one side of the story. They didn't look at the other side. They didn't look at anything you said. They didn't even try to look at the middle. They didn't even try to look at the middle ground. They didn't even try to maybe hypothesize or just kind of put together certain pieces as to why this and that happened. They just immediately accepted this dishonesty about you. And I feel like the way you reacted was very, like you didn't really react the way, you didn't react the way these people thought you would or wanted you to. You weren't really like there's something about like people, like these people were constantly, they wanted to, behind closed doors, make you torture you in some way. And then they didn't want you to have help. So they went outside of that. And they went and told other people their side of the story. And then, because you know the truth about them, they started acting hostile towards you. And you know the truth about them. You know everything about what's going on because you know how life works now. This isn't your first time around the rodeo. You probably have been here for multiple lifetimes. You could be like me and you could be like at least 200 years old. Like you've been here a few times. You know already immediately what the assignment is, what's going on. And I feel like there's a group of people now realizing that there's three sides to a story and they're getting fucked up on the side they chose. And you know what? You know why you're safe from this is because you take things from a neutral view. Like I said, you see things from a bigger picture and you don't get caught up. These people wanted you to get caught up in their shit. They wanted you to sit there and they wanted you to cry because guess where these people have been? They've been doing exactly that. Nowhere and crying. These people are stagnant. These could be people that are over-focused with competing with every single person that shows up. You could be not the first one that they've done this to. 5 of Wands. There could be up to 5 people left in this group. There could have been 20 before. Now it's down to 5 people that want to collaborate. 5 of Wands, competition. Let's keep going. Becky, conventional. Yeah, someone didn't like that you were unconventional. This could be somebody that is easily, they're really conventional looking, like they're very normal. This is like a normal girl. She could even tie her hair up in a bun like this for some of you. This is, her name is Becky. This is the Becky card. This is someone that is very like, she has, this could be like that really normal girl, like went to school, she could even go to school for nursing, like very normal. There's nothing out of the ordinary, there was no struggles, there's no, it's like you get what you expect, quote unquote, from this person, whoever this is, this Becky person, this Becky girl. She could be conventionally attractive, just normal, not too attractive, not too like hot in a way that is like, oh no, she looks like a whore, but she can be not, but she's not too unattractive where it's like nobody looks at her. She's just like, just in the perfect medium. I heard like, I'm just a Christian woman. I'm hearing that character, that person from TikTok going, I'm just a Christian woman. Like that's what this person is. This person could have started some sort of drama to do with your life here. They wanted to compete with you. Daylily by Movements. I think it's time you had a pink cloud summer because you've gone too long without a smile. That's a pop punk song. Someone could listen to pop punk or wear Vans shoes, Vans sneakers, or wear like backwards hats, snapback hats. I'm also seeing like Dickies pants or pants that are like chinos, like, you know, men that wear pants but they're like straight but they're kind of skinny and they're like straight in the bottom. I like those pants. So this woman, whoever this Becky girl is, she basically wanted to start a whole drama and competition over you because this person didn't like that you were getting out of your depression mode. Maybe in the past you could have dealt with like I heard like you could have been trying to figure out your mental health or even like your physical health. Like you could have had conditions that you were trying to like you had to figure out like medication for or go to therapy for. Like you could have been through a lot. Like you could be somebody that has literally, you have PTSD. Like you've been through lots of things in your life. You've been, I don't know, I've just seen someone fall and then get back up and then fall and then get back up and then fall and then get back up. And there's just scars and scars and scars on your legs just from the falling and getting back up. And people constantly just, get up. Why are you so slow? Why are you limping? Why are you limping? I just fell 5 times in a row in front of you. People don't feel bad for you. And that taught you to just keep it going. Keep it 100. That could have even made you into an emotional tank. Because you could have dealt with just the sickest, most disgusting narcissistic people that kick you down. They cause the issue for you, you fall, and then they laugh at you and tell you why you're on the ground and not standing up. And these are the same kinds of people that's this person too. This person's just a repeat of that you've dealt with that. And this person does that to make themselves feel good. But here's the thing. While they're spending so much time trying to get the person that's better than them to trip in front of them so they can laugh for 5 seconds and feel better about their loser self, right? They are not doing anything to improve themselves. After they're done laughing at you for that entertainment, they're not doing anything. They're not. So after they're laughing at you for going to the gym, you know, oh, she thinks she's doing something, going to yoga class. Look at her in her. She looks so ugly in her yoga pants. You know, she's not even in shape. Look at her. She thinks she can go to fitness class and get in shape. Look, oh, haha, you look so funny. Look at you. Your outfit's so stupid. And then what are they doing? Like they're making fun of you. They're watching you literally do really admirable stuff, strong stuff to improve your life. And then it's like this girl and whoever she's talking S with, she's not going to the gym. She's not going anywhere relative to the gym at all. It's really weird. It's like you're doing everything right constantly just because of the weird boot camp childhood or upbringing or just pathway through your career journey to this point. And so you're just always picking it up. You're always picking up your feet. Your feet are always picking up. And this person just sits there, this Becky girl, she's just so used to sitting on her ass all day, running her mouth, and then she doesn't do anything. This person could not have a job, probably. They probably do not have any, you know, this is like a situation where somebody is like unemployed and they don't have any prediction as to when they're going to be able to pay for something or buy something. It's like, oh, I don't know when the next time I'm going to get $5. Like, I don't know when the next time I'm going to just hope that like somebody has a gift for me on my birthday. I'm just going to hope that somebody has like a donation for me or I successfully sell enough drugs or something. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's like they're in that place right now where it's like they don't even know when the next meal is coming in. I heard for some of you, it's like this person is really, 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 really upside down. I just want to say this person's so upside down, and people covered up for this person too. That's what's funny. Like, this is a really I heard this is an ugly rash. This is a really ugly infection under a bandage that these people kept putting a bandage on. And this person is a festering infection in that wound. And it's like, it's getting stinky and it's spewing pus, and it's like these people have no choice but to actually lift the bandage up and look at this creature that they've enabled. Four of Pentacles, this isn't even part of this deck, but I'm going to say it. This person is broke. This person has to save every penny, and they're not. Yeah. Real punks don't eat shit and breathe and exist. This is my gatekeeping card. This person, you could be a punk person, or you could be alternative, or this person wanted to gatekeep you. They wanted people to just not be able to look at you because spring love, because maybe this person thinks that you are their person. But you're not attracted to this person. If this could even be a man that has long hair who ties his hair up. It doesn't have to be a woman. But you don't like this person. You don't like this person. You never did. You might have never looked at this person. And this freak lied. They lied about being with you. Or it's like you could have sat here and like I heard like you could have been sent people, like fake people. Like you could have been sensing the same fake demonic energy in different people. And you could have figured out recently that they were all part of the same group. Like they did, there's something about how they didn't spread out their spies. They didn't spread out their cockroaches enough. They didn't disperse them far enough. You could have figured out the location. Like someone could have sent somebody as a lover to you, like a fake lover, to like get information off of you. But this person was talking to you in a way that was very similar and gaslighting and very patronizing, like the people you were trying to avoid and get away from. And you could have figured out this person's location too. Like this person could have said, well, I'm from this town that happens to be 20 miles away from the town that you're trying to leave. And then that person could have even been a little bit suspicious. Like, hey, I'm in your area. I'm in your town right now at 5 a.m. in the morning. But it's like, but you don't live here. Like weird things like that. You could have been meeting weird people. Like you could have left town like 50 miles out. You're like, I'm trying to leave this place. Or for some of you, it's a workplace. I'm trying to leave this company. So I'm going to try to apply for a job all the way at a chain over here. But somehow you meet somebody, or you meet a weird acting manager that's already mistreating you in a weird way as if someone told them something. Or you're meeting a person and they're already treating you in the same exact pattern as people have in the past or tried to. And you're just like, nope. And and you know why? It's because whoever this person is, this woman or man, this distorted masculine or feminine, they're not smart. They're stupid. You could have figured out, maybe either through this reading or just through putting the dots together, that there were multiple people sent to you in an attempt to enter your home. And they all act the same. They have a fake smile, and they even want you to talk to them about this harassment you're dealing with. Because this person, whoever's harassing you, they literally wanted to be in your life so bad because they quote unquote wanted people to believe that they got to sleep with you or have sex with you or have a relationship with you because it made them look more attractive. And this is somebody that you don't find attractive at all. This is somebody that would never be like, maybe you went through a phase, like I said, maybe you went through a breakup, a divorce, or you could have went through a phase where you were homeless, or you were in between jobs and you kind of had to stop, or you had to stop showing up outside for a second, or you had to like save up. And this person took advantage of that, and they tried to say that they were with you or something, and it made everybody want them because you're known to be a very mysterious, very well sought after person in your workplace or community, whether or not you believe that. I feel your energy is very, 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 like, even if you don't talk to anybody, you're very, very popular, like you're a popular loner. And whoever this freak is, this loser, they are just so desperate to put their name next to yours. And so to do this, they force themselves. They force themselves. They force themselves in any way. They force themselves through other people into your life. They force themselves possibly into your property. They could have been broken into your car, your home. You could have found weird things. And you don't know this person. This person does not know you. But they swear to everybody else they do. And they know how you are as a person. And this person didn't want you to leave. They didn't want you to go outside. They didn't want you to show more examples of who you really are and how a far cry from whoever this is. This person was taking advantage of the fact you didn't know them so that you wouldn't even know what they were saying about you. So you couldn't even counteract it. You were just acting natural. You were just out here being natural the whole time. And people were just picking up on it and just figuring shit out. Yeah. Wounded lioness. Fun fact about this drawing, I saw this wounded lioness sketch is actually based on I think it's a metal carving that I saw at the Egyptian Museum. And it is a real artifact that they found in a tomb, and it's supposed to depict a wounded mother lion, and she had so many arrows in her back. And she was crawling forward. It was a very spiritual museum. I recommend it to anybody who loves history or just like even like spiritual artifact and things like that. It's called the Rosicrucian Museum, and it's one of my favorite places to go. There's even fertility statues in there. I love to draw them and I love to study them. Iconography. But this wounded lioness, this is you. This person wanted you to, so without you even doing anything to this person or any of these people, without you even going through any motion of friendship, relationship, anything with this person wanted to skip over that with you. They wanted to skip over a hypothetical breakup or relationship with you that you never had and just skip straight to making you a wounded lioness. And by doing this, they wanted to do, because you were not emotionally attached to this person at all, you don't know them, you never dated them, they wanted to make you seem distraught. They wanted to make you seem broken down for some reason, and then from the outside looking in, display to other people it's about them. And you don't know this fucker clown. Excuse my language. You don't know this idiot. And they took advantage of that, because it's like, how do you know what's being told about you, or how do you know what's going on with who if you don't even know this idiot? But it's so easy for everybody to make up a story or a narrative about a very mysterious person that everyone looks at. It's kind of like you're this one person that everyone is like, hey, hey, Jungle Collective over there, they're so pretty, they're so handsome. You know that? Yeah, that's the handsome person or the pretty person. That's that person that works really hard, really good at their job. That person down there, everybody talks about them, but nobody really knows them. I'm too shy. Oh no, like I think they're too cool or blah blah blah. And it's like this person was taking advantage of that and being like, well, I have the in. I'm in. And I slept with them and I know everything about them. They act like this. They could have said the most stupidest, trivial, like fake detail about you. Like how like, oh, after we do it, they always like to smoke a cigarette, or they always like something you don't do. Like they could have even said that you smoke cigarettes, like tobacco, and you do not touch tobacco, or that you eat this kind of food and you're freaking allergic to it. Like stupid shit like that. Like or this person could have even slipped up and said your ethnicity was this, because maybe you look racially ambiguous, and the whole time anyone that went into your home and would have seen your childhood photos on the wall, or your family would know that you're actually this ethnicity, or that you're like, you know, like this reminds me of a lot of biracial people that you don't know that they're biracial until they, you know, unless you're really know if you're like from their background, or like even if you really know them. It's giving me that vibe too for some of you. It's like, for a 100% fact, you know this person does not know you, because who is this person? Who is this clown? Who are any of you? I'm seeing Patrick from SpongeBob walk back to his rock in that scene, and it's like, I don't know how to explain this. If you haven't watched this episode, I'm sorry, but it's this episode of SpongeBob where a bunch of people, like, I forgot, they're like all hiding underneath Patrick Starfish's rock, and he's like coming home with the groceries after the episode is over because he was out all day, and all these people are hiding under his home, and he's seeing all the eyes, and he's like, who are you people? Like, it's just like, that's you. Like, you're walking home with your groceries, and then you just see all these random people's faces in your window, and you're like, who are you? That's what it feels like. It's just what is this? And it's just a bunch of people that could have been acting just personally just sick and wrong towards you, just doing anything fuck up to you, like to trigger you. You didn't even do anything. You're so nice to them, and you're just so confused. And it's like these people were acting like as if you broke up with them, or you cheated on them, or you did something personal to them, and you don't know anybody. And they were taking advantage of this. And it could even be because this person used to be very popular or attractive, but you don't know anyone. You could have been really new to this area. And now these people look stupid. And there's something about how you're glowing up, or you're showing yourself out more now, because you're just kind of regaining your energy, or you're just kind of getting like kind of tapering down your healing process, your healing phase. And it's also because you guys could actually be experiencing a lot of abundance or a lot of fortune right now. And that's because the energy is being switched and the truth is being exposed about this person. The karma is being switched. So you're actually getting a lot of good luck right now, and that's probably why you're regaining the energy to go outside on more walks, and more people, or you're able to go out to work. If this is a work situation, maybe you're out of the back stock room now and you're more on the floor now, or more people are looking at you. You're in the office more. You're willing to do the presentations, and you look really good. You know, you're showing your face. You know what's funny? At the same time you're showing your face wherever this is, this person's nowhere to be found. Why is it that this person is not in the same room as you? And you know why? It's because upon closer inspection, if this person were to be feet within next to you, people would know and see how far from the truth it would be that this person ever got a chance with you. Because in reality, because this person knows, you probably could have walked by this person and didn't even notice them. You probably have done this many times to this person. This could even be a natural reaction. You don't even know who it, you probably don't even know who it is, or you're not 100% sure. You just see a bunch of strangers or a bunch of weird coworkers from another department whisper and talk about you, and it's the same reoccurring people. But it's like, this person knows. If this person were to walk by you, you would not react. You wouldn't be like, whoa, or, oh, that's my ex, or, oh, I need to ignore this person. No, this person would be a nobody. Because that's exactly, oh, that's just such a cute corgi, I just saw a dog. You would treat this person like freaking chopped liver, because that's what they always were. And you know what's funny? This could have been years that this was going on, or months this was going on, like a long time. And all of that time they were making this whole story, or this whole weird thing. They had like they really outdated themselves, I heard. Like they outdated themselves. Like every time, like for example, like if this person used to work out or pay attention to their diet, it's like instead they gave up that routine to lie about you. And to literally, like this was a full-time job. Like this person was paying people and texting everyone. Like there's a list of people in this person's phone, or I heard a burner phone, that they would go through and check on. Hey, what did you get on Jungle Collective? Hey, scroll down. Hey, can you go to Jungle Collective's car today? Hey, can you follow this person? Hey, can you track this person? Hey, I sent you the Cash App. Hey, I sent you the Venmo. This could even be spell work. For some of you, if you know this person for sure pays for practitioners, this is like multiple practitioners are paying. Hey, I sent you $75. Hey, I sent you $100. Hey, I sent you $30. Hey, can you give me another reading on Jungle Collective? Like 3 at a time, 5 at a time, 7 at a time, through their phone every morning. Just to watch you. Just to make sure every day something's going wrong for you. Outside of your influence. And it's just so funny, because it's like, now, so I think the biggest thing that this person was avoiding, the biggest thing, this person's saving grace was that this person, the biggest rule is do not show up in the same place in person as Jungle Collective, as you. and make sure people in public or the workplace do not see you two in the same room, because you are the only honest character in the whole story. Everybody else is a manipulator. Everybody else is a Barbie doll, is a toy controlled by someone. And you're the only person that's just there. Like, you're a real person reacting. So I'm sorry if this is complicated. It's like this person thought their only saving grace, or the only golden rule that's going to keep them out of trouble, is that as long as they don't show up and they're not seen in public in the same places as you, and people don't see how that you don't know this person's cool. They could just keep talking. They could just keep talking shit. But you don't know this person. And I feel like you're just enjoying your life. You're just trying to enjoy your life, and it's just like random outside influences keep shaking it up for no reason. And like I said, it's like, what did I do to you? What did you do to these people, right? It's like, why are they personally having a personal problem with you? If this person could have a husband or a wife that has a personal problem with you, or acts like they know you, or you have a personal problem with them when you don't even know them either. Like, they could even be because this person genuinely thinks this person slept with you when you could even think that this is insulting to you. Like, you're like, damn, you think that I'm that ugly. Like, you think I'm that ugly, or I'm that fucking down, that I would want to sleep with someone as crusty and corny as this. This person can literally look like a clown. If this is a woman, her makeup looks like clown makeup. Her makeup looks like a legit clown. Like a juggalo, but not on purpose. Yeah, somebody's about to get jumped, and it's not you. It's people that want to be defending you. It's people that want to stand up for you, that are going to go against somebody that they know that's talking way too much, starting way too many issues. Thank you, Devote. Hey, Devote. Thank you. Sorry, I'm not paying attention so much to the chat right now because I'm just really into it. But thank you, guys. Smash fingers. Unforgettable. So smash fingers, unforgettable. Yeah. So basically, you're getting lots of good luck right now. Your money is on top. Your money is like a cat. It's always landing on its feet, and it's got multiple lives, more than 9 lives. Your financial health right now, your physical health is improving. All of your energy is being returned to you, because you are also facing yourself to the truth. As you point your eyes at the truth, you're also pointing God or whoever is protecting you up there at the truth as well. Your eyes, I've said this in readings before. You are like some of you guys are like a spiritual judge. I've said this in a reading a long time ago, like years ago, when there's like 1 subscriber. I've said this before. You're like, your eyes, you're like you're like Spirit's government squirrel. You're like Spirit's government robot squirrel, okay? You are like God's like surveillance camera. You are a divine employee. You are bait and switch for these demonic entities to show themselves. And so every time you're pointing your eyes and putting your focus on where the issue is, even if it's consciously, like, you know who this is, you know that these are negative projections on you, and you know that you're still meant for greatness because you're doing the work. You know, these people could have even been trying to project on you that you wouldn't become anything, or that you would be a failure, or like they could be jealous of your business or something, and they're like trying to like project it from the outside. But it's like, you still keep going because you don't know these people personally. They're obviously jealous. They're not a threat to you. Like, while you're shooting in the gym, these people are outside drinking beer and downing like crack and smoking cigarettes, chain smoking cigarettes in the parking lot of the gym, heckling you. Like, you're not threatened. You know they're not going to come in there and break your ankles. They're going to break their own ankles. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like that. It's like they weren't in the gym shooting with you. So therefore, no, they're not speaking the same language. They're not grinding like you. They're rotting. They're rotting. There's a difference. And so you keep going. You keep going because these people do not know you. I don't think you care. I feel like anybody that they're trying to get involved, you also don't care about those people. It's like, if you don't notice this person, then imagine all the other people you did not notice. I'm just... if you think there's a group of people with this person, just know you probably accidentally ignored all of those people too, because they're that uninteresting. They're that uninteresting. And you know what's a testament to that? The fact that they're going against someone as interesting as you, instead of thinking about how can they make themselves more interesting? How can they find themselves and make themselves more connected to what they want to do with their life? Or how can they make themselves happy so that they don't feel so miserable about themselves to go against someone innocent like you? Just for fun. Why would you do this for fun? You're watching, it doesn't make sense to me. You're watching someone do the steps. And this doesn't have to be fitness. It could be like you're taking the steps to get a house and you're doing all the paperwork and you're taking the time to get a realtor, or you're doing all the steps to go to school and you're taking the exams and you're studying and you're taking the tests. You're taking the time. And these people, they don't do that. They just sit around, right? You're keeping yourself busy with the process of your success. Because you know that it's like, you just know that it's going to end well for you. You are going to get what you want because you know you're putting in the work. You know that you are in communication with your guides, and you could be like at the point in your life right now, like you could have went through a spiritual awakening, like maybe a little bit, like a few years ago, or however long ago, when you first went through your spiritual awakening. Maybe before you could have had narcissic tendencies, or maybe just egotistical tendencies. Maybe you still had cared a little bit about materialism at the time, and maybe that was the time when these people thought that you were at a vibration where they could match with you. But since your spiritual awakening and you just kind of moved on, I don't think they believed you. But it doesn't matter, because that doesn't stop you. Because the awakening was real. The awakening was real. And so you could be at the point now where you don't doubt shit. You don't doubt your intuition for a split second. You could be at the point right now where, like, you have been shown many little tests and many little events where, like, I go through this all the time, where like every time I second guess myself, my own intuition, and I just test myself and I go do it, I always, man, I should have done that. Like, it always ends like that. And now I'm just, even in the most impossible situations, like even in the most, like, there's only this sliver of chance that this would work out. If my gut says yes, I'll go do it and it'll work. Like, it is, if you hear that voice, the divine or your ancestors, your intuition, they say go do it, you can do it, you go do it. And I feel like this has resulted in a lot of success for you, or it will very soon. Like the results of just your unwavering faith, or just your faith in yourself. Because, and I say this all the time, to believe in yourself is to believe in God, because you're taking gratitude in what he's given you and you're turning it into what you're put here to do. Those dreams aren't just fantasy, you know, those projections of what you could have, or those goals you have, those are not just made up, okay? Those aren't just random, those aren't just make-believe. Those are projections from the divine, most likely, or whoever you're talking to. That's what those are premonitions of what you're supposed to do. And you know that. Some of you guys know that, and you're working towards that, and you're steadily seeing results of this. You're steadily seeing results of this. It's even like your manifestation powers have just like advanced so hard. It's to the point where you don't even hesitate anymore. You no longer hesitate. You no longer even have to mentally prepare yourself to even quote unquote change your mindset. Like, it's not even that anymore. It's not even okay, so as long as I train myself to believe that it's here. No, you're like, I feel like you have literally advanced so far into your spiritual skills, or your manifestation, or just control, mental control. It's like, you want it, you'll get it tomorrow. If you want something, I feel like you just ask, and if they say yes, then you get it. And they'll tell you how to do it. They'll tell you how to do it, and you'll go do it. And you're not yelling at anyone about it. You're not telling other people around you, I'm gonna do this and that. No, I feel like you're just silently just boom. And I feel like this has resulted, or it's resulting in a huge expedition of your life, like expedited beyond, like fast track, like fast lane to whatever it is you've been trying to get, whatever it is you want. You could be noticing the people that you do know, because this isn't the only person that's tried to target your path. You could have noticed that people that targeted you in the past, that you had to protect yourself so badly from, they're backing down. Like, those people are backing down. Some of them are even trying to like apologize or make things up, because there's karma hitting them already. There's people from the past that made things hard for you that are even stepping down and kneeling away, because they are like the people who bullied you even before. They already know it's like it's done, because once your mind's on it, it's done. And it's not even a mindset. It's not, you know how there's like life coaches and there's some people that literally train other people how to manifest? It's not even that. You're like on a next level. Like, there's not even, I heard there's not even a word. There's not even words in your mind. It's like a feeling. It's like you see an image and just boom, you don't even have to talk inside. It's just you just know. And so with this situation, same thing. I feel like, you know what? It's like maybe because you're taking seriously your downloads, or you're taking seriously your intuition, this is resulting in more things, like good things manifesting for you. And it's kind of making you also, you're also getting your energy back from this random situation, because as you're like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like as you're taking your energy back and like putting it into yourself, it's like, I just don't know how to say it. It's like there's nothing anybody could do. Like, there's no confusion. There's no like in between at this point. It's like there's nothing these people can do. They can't change your mind. Like the people who tried to mess with you before, like maybe like your family members, like people who know you a little more than this person that have tried to do it before to you, they know well enough that there's no stopping you, because they've witnessed it in front of their eyes, like their own karma, and then like things working out for you. So people may be stepping down, and that's like making it easier for you to just keep moving on. And that's kind of like, I heard it's like boosting you, and it's boosting you past whatever this weird rando's story is. It's like boosting you really fast past them. The difference is, whoever this weirdo is, like, this person is not even like, I feel like this person's not even family to, you know, this spring love person, this person that thought they were in a relationship with you. This person isn't, you know what's funny, like whoever this person is involved with, like their family or the group of people who are helping them and their friends or whatever, they're like even stupider than the last people that messed with you. Like whoever, because you could have literally, like I said, you've dealt with a lot of narcissistic people or narcissistic situations, but I feel like whoever this is, these people are, you spotted it from a mile away, because this person's even stupider. Even the people in your past that have messed with you, that have chilled out since then, they're even smart enough to stop and realize, okay, so I'm learning my lesson, and I need to stop, because things are not going well for me, and you know, it's obvious that this person is manifesting like in front of my eyes. These people are not smart. They just keep going, and they just keep going, and they don't care if it's detrimental to their reputations. They just keep going, because they're used to having everything handed to them. Like I said, this is a conventional person. This is somebody that they're used to like looking like the normal one. Like, they're used to looking like the good person in the situation. They're used to like being accepted immediately. Whereas you could have been, like I said, somebody that had to really earn your reputation, earn respect everywhere you went. You could even be like, I was just thinking about this the other day, like yesterday. I was like driving in the city, because it's like more traffic there, and I was realizing like, wow, like I let a lot of people cut over me and stuff. And I was thinking about that. And then I was like, why do people let other people cut over them all the time? And then I was thinking, like, you know, it's because sometimes people cut you off and they don't respect you. Like, you're so used to people cutting you off and not respecting you as a driver, or not respecting you as a person, like, you know, walking, like they just cut you in line, that you kind of just step aside and just let them go anyways. It's like something like that. Like you could have, like, literally been put like that, like, from a young age, like, just so used to people cutting in front of you, taking from you, not appreciating you, even though you're just like, you didn't do anything wrong. Like, you know, you don't do anything wrong, and you're just so used to it that you even just step aside and just let them cut in front of you. But in this situation, you did that in a way, but it was to someone who didn't deserve to cut in front of you, like, at all. And it's kind of like, it's like, I think I don't know, some of you guys could have done this on purpose. Like, you could have just let them keep going and let them act all like whatever they wanted to make it, because you know they would make an ass of themselves. And others of you did this unconsciously. You could have just done this because you're used to this, and you didn't know, or you didn't realize how attractive you've gotten since, like, you've grown up, or really, like, how much motion and power you have this season around in this situation. You didn't know. And you just stepped aside. You just like, okay, well, this person wants to be star of the show. They want all the attention. They want to lie about me. They want to make a drama. They want to do this and that and that. They want to pretend that they were with me and whatever. I'm just going to step aside and let them pretend and just not care, because none of these people have anything to do with me. You know, I don't know these people. These people don't know me. But, you know, I know me. I know that I'm manifesting properly. I'm following my intuition. And so I'm just going to step aside and just, you know what? They want to be in front of me in line. Go right ahead. You think you're ready? You're ready for being next in line? Okay, here. I can wait a little longer. Let me just step aside. Here you go. Okay. And so what happens is this person stepped in, and they made a huge ass of themselves. They did. I didn't think I would get this far. It's like an evil villain being like, oh, well, actually, I didn't think that I would get this far with my evil plan. So, you know, it's like that. It's like they got there to the front of the line. I'm seeing like a line, and then there's like a podium, and then there's like a microphone. And you know how, like, sometimes there's like a panel of people at like conventions and stuff where people can ask a question. It's like this person wanted to cut in front of you or something to speak at a mic, and now they're there, and now they have nothing to show for it. It's something about this. It's either like a position or just in general, like in the public eye. It's, you know what? It's because they thought that that was what was making people like you more than them in their eyes, or have attention. It was because you were at the mic. So let me just take the talking stick from them. That's what they thought. You could, like, but you don't even want this talking stick, or you didn't even want this position. People just gave it to you naturally because they like looking at you. Like, it's like, you know, someone giving you the weather girl or the weather boy position at the news channel because people like watching you talk about weather. And that's it. That was that. Not because you have all this power and you have the mic and you can point out what's sunny and what's cold, you know? Like, it's not that. It's because you're attractive, and everyone can agree you have a nice sounding voice, and that's why you're there. And this person was like, okay, well, now if I take this position, let me step up in here. And they didn't do anything to prepare like you did. They didn't go to the gym like you. They didn't practice communications. They didn't take any classes to learn how to say a speech, you know, how to ask this, they didn't learn anything about weather. They didn't learn about, you know, I forgot what those terms are. You know, they don't know how to read the map and stuff. They just were like, okay, now I'm here. And they just stomp in, and they try to do a weird dance in front of the camera, trying to be you. And everybody's like, what the F? You know, it's just what I'm feeling here. It's like, how delusional can you be? You know, like, now they have the mic. Now they're here. Now everyone's looking at them, and oh, no, you have nothing to say. You have nothing to show for it. You know why? It's because it's kind of like there's whatever this is, management, supervisor position, or center stage position, or just public eye, YouTube. I don't know where you are, where this is happening, but it's like this person brutally forced themselves to be where you are in some weird way in terms of attention. And it's like they didn't prepare for it at all. They just thought that was all they needed. It's like showing up to the job interview in your underwear. Like it's like this person wanted a job interview, but they heard you got it, so they killed you. They murdered you, and then they showed up to that same interview in their underwear with no resume. Like, what's the point? And it's even making the people, the audience, or whoever this is that they're trying to present themselves in front of, or the general public, it's making them angry with them. It's like, okay, so you did all of this, and now you're here, now we gave you a chance to give us this BS, when this other person that you wanted us to choose you over could have literally done all of this way better, and we wouldn't have to deal with you. So people around them are really annoyed. Like there was something they promised would happen, or that they would even give these people for helping them, and they're not getting it. Yeah. It's like I said, it's like some of you guys, it doesn't have to be literal. Like maybe somebody got plastic surgery, or I don't know. Somebody here went to the gym, right? You go into the gym consistently. This is, you don't have to go to the gym. This is just a metaphor. And you know, you look good, and you're practicing in front of the mirror how to talk, and you're reading books on how to be about empathy and about like psychology, you know, just how to be a better speaker. And this is like you're honing your skills, and you're making yourself attractive, and people like you in this position. And it's like this person spent, while you were doing that, this person was watching you do that. And they thought watching you practice, watching you train yourself to do this position, or to be as attractive as you are in the community, like in this deserving spot, they thought that was equivalent to them going to the gym, or equivalent to them doing your work. Isn't that weird? Like they were watching you so much, they thought like so if you were watching a documentary about like, you know, something that you really wanted to learn about, this person thought because they were watching you watch that, they were also smart. Like they think they're you. It's weird. Like they think that they're like playing a video game of you, and it's them. They're not doing anything. They're a spectator. They don't understand that this person has been a spectator this entire time. And when you're a spectator to a movie, you're not the star in the movie. You're not Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves is on the screen up there. You're a freaking loser over here in the seat with your popcorn, okay? And at the end of the movie, okay, when you think that you're Keanu Reeves and you're in his point of view, the credits roll, and guess what? You're still that freaking loser in the seat, and now you gotta leave the theater. And that's what this is. Your movie is over. The movie they've been watching of you is finally over. The credits rolling, and they are not you. They need to face the reality and the fact that they did not do the work that you did. They're not as, I don't know, they're not as intelligent as you, or something like this. Like they never did the work. Just because they hacked, just because they scammed, or they lied to people to get to this job or position, doesn't mean they deserved it. And there's a really good reason why. So hoodies. Yeah. Hold on. Crack. This is Sasuke. This is my depression card. He's like a really insufferable, depressed person. Hold on, I'm gonna bring you down here. This is travel. And this is high. Finishing here. So yeah, I feel like, so what's going on here, now that the credits have rolled about like the movie of your life that they've been watching, they've been stalking so hard, and just they swear in a weird parasocial or indirect way that like your life is theirs. They're finally showing up to the big competition, the big contest, the big job interview, and have nothing to show for it. This person could look really run down. They could look like they could have literally neglected themselves, or mentally neglected themselves, following you, targeting you, and literally setting up physical things in your life. And like I said, they could have literally paid like more than 5 people, fake people, to come towards you, to be a fake friend towards you, to be a fake lover towards you. I feel like by now you're like a ninja, and you're like dodging them. You're like parrying their hits like really effectively. You're just like you're like whipping them away. You know what I'm saying? And hold on, I'm just gonna, and it's like, sorry, it's like, I feel like this person's exposing themselves, basically. They're proudly exposing themselves, like proudly. They're like proudly like, look at me, this is what I have to show. And it's like, I'm seeing somebody like, I don't know, I heard like homeowner association. I don't know who that's for. I mean, like, you know how they have like parade of homes? I don't know if that's a real thing. I saw it in a King of the Hill episode before, like a 90s episode. So I don't know if that's a real thing people do still, where, you know how people set up their house or like clean up the outside of the lawn real nice, and then everybody gets together and walks around and like tours the homes, like parade the homes. There's something like, it's like your house is really nice, beautiful, and then they lied to the homeowner association or whoever owns that thing that your house is, you're actually it's a trap house, you're doing crack in there and it's not actually that great. So they disqualify you from the home competition, and then this person has a trailer. And then this person has a trailer. And then this person's like, well, look at me, and they have a trailer. And it's like got holes in it and dents in it, and it's like they, instead of spending that time to at least even emulate you or copy you, and actually follow your steps in life and like build themselves up to even be in competitive state to you, they literally did nothing for themselves. This person essentially paused like up to 5 years or 7 years of their life, thinking that they were doing something, but in reality, people were running the game and running a treadmill on their back. I feel like if this person was like using partners to get against you in some way, like their own partner, like sleeping with people in order to like get other people to go against you, it's like those people were just having a good time on that person, and this person is still left at the end with nothing, with stagnancy, with the Seven of Pentacles. At the end of the day, at the end of the whole show, Keanu Reeves is no longer on the screen. The theater goes black and the seats are empty around this person, and it's over. And they're back in reality. They're back at their cardboard house because they did not pay any of their payments messing with you. They're back at, I don't know, like they're back to reality in a situation. And maybe now they're just trying to medicate to avoid it, but it's like the other people around them are not on the same medication, if you know, because this crack card is really prominent. Crack, like this person could literally be a crack addict. Like they could be literally smoking crack, cocaine, or like meth or something like that. Like they're smoking some hard drugs here, and they're using this to cope, to avoid the reality that the movie is over. Nobody is watching your movie. Maybe this person is acting as if they directed your life, and they're making everyone watch your show. Like, look at what I can do. Like it's Big Brother or something. Look at how we can mess with this person on TV. Let's remote watch them and just put them through a bunch of challenges. And it's like now nobody wants to watch anymore, and people are looking at them like they're messed up or cruel. I forgot what that one guy's name is. There was like this one guy that used to be really popular on YouTube, and he had these friends, and he would put them through like really weird challenges, and he would film them. And I remember he got like controversy. He got canceled because he was like being really like actually really cruel to them, like on camera, and like actually like putting their lives in danger. But I forgot his name, I'm sorry. But this is reminding me of that. Like this person could be doing stuff to their own friends that are endangering their lives just for clout or just to get attention off of them. And because this is, yeah, that's how this person like harvests energy or something, or attention. But they don't realize like they don't do anything with that energy. They just use it to get by because they don't have their own energy. They can't produce their own energy at all. They don't, because they're a vampire. They can't. They don't have their own passions. They don't have anything that they want to live for. They just want to live for things that are not, very stable, like people's attention, or just like, I heard just like drugs, like pleasure, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, they cannot manifest their own energy. They don't have any faith in the universe or any sort of system. They just go about in a chaotic disorder. And because of this, they cannot grow their own energy. And I feel like they are, they're like feeding off of their friend's energy. They're like feeding off of your energy, everybody's energy they can. Like everybody around them is an energetic buffet. And it's getting worse because they're on crack. Smash fingers, I feel like somebody's hand may actually get injured. Like this person's hand, like especially if they like watching you on their phone or like typing really mean things to you or texting like troll account, you know, like hate comments. This something might actually happen to this person's hand. I also heard forced hand, like somebody's hand is being sorry. I gotta go soon. I heard forced hand, like someone is forcing, like this person could like literally like be so used to people giving them things that even before they finish the sentence I heard, or even before they finish asking someone for help or finish doing their little routine, like their sympathy routine, they almost like grab the person's hand to like give them the thing. It's like really arrogant. Like this person really thinks like people believe them because it's been going on for so long. Like this person can lie about other people, like do a bait and switch. Like, yeah, this person is, you know, they're so mean and blah, blah, blah. And then they ask for something. So can you give me this? And it works for them usually, but now it doesn't because maybe this person doesn't look so cute anymore and they look very unstable. Like they're on crack. And you look really good. Something about how you look really good. Hi. Something about how you're really friendly. People are seeing that you're actually really sweet. Like you're a really friendly person and it's humanizing you. Like it's humanizing you against the claims this person's making. And it's like, as you're being humanized, and I know this sounds so cruel, but that's how these people work. They're cruel. They're cruel. They're sick, you know, creatures. They're possessed. Some people are just so empty-brained, you know? But it's like because you've been humanized to some people, now people are putting themselves into your shoes. And now they're starting to be like, think back to the things that you are yelling, you know? Things that you were telling people. You could even report it to police, certain things. Like people are now looking back. And they're like, well, if someone this sweet and this someone this faithful and this someone that just this hardworking is so upset about something and they went through X, Y, and Z, all these things they were going through, you know what? I would feel the same way. I would flip out. I would want to, you know, fight someone too. Because this person's really sweet and they're a human like me, you know, they shit, they eat, I shit and I eat and I sleep. And you know what? As someone who enjoys sleep as a human being, a fellow sleep enjoyer, that would suck for me. I would hate this person. Like if this person was trying to keep you up at night, like trying to yell outside your house or shake your building, I heard, or throw things at your house or call your phone over and over again, like spam call your phone with a whole bunch of spam numbers until like you pick up. It's like people are like, yeah, I would kick this person's ass too. And with the cage, it's like people are like really seeing it's not you that's being caged. It's like this person. This person was trying to do things in the background to make your life seem caged and make you seem distraught when it was actually legitimate things that people should not deal with that will make any human distraught. Any person. To not think that is to see you as a dog, like not even as a dog, like lower than a dog. Like it's cruel. And so it's like now people are seeing like you are never in a cage. You're going outside. You're looking good. I heard, girl, you looking good. Woo! Who are you? My God. Like people are like, oh, did you see? No. Like they're like, oh my God. Like, are they single? Like, oh, who? That's something that's something my uncles used to do. Where, like when they saw someone they see someone hot on the TV, they're like, whoo. It was so annoying for me because that's like, oh, gross, stop. But it's like that. It's like you make people excited. I'm seeing this. I don't know why. Someone could be from Texas or someone really likes 90s cartoons because I keep seeing references to the King of the Hill. I'm seeing the veterans at the what do you call it? The VFW, the veterans at the the veterans center. They're going, woo! take your top off. And they're like a bunch of old guys, and they see a woman, they're like, yeah. It's like you excite the masses or something. Like you excite the old people, you excite the young people. It's kind of funny. Like you're really irresistible right now, and it's like you're going outside and people are just like enamored, and it's like it takes like half a second for like Cupid's arrow from you to just like strike people's attention, like they fall in love with your radiant energy. And it's like this person, it takes them so much work just to get one person to look at them, because they just don't focus on themselves, and they're just so out of touch with themselves and reality that they can't even materialize anything physical or real in real life to even get people to look at them. Like they don't have a personality. I don't even know if they know what their existence is. Or I don't know if this person has an existential crisis every now and then. I feel like they would, right? This is like, what am I? Who am I? What am I doing? Because it's like Monday, she's Rebecca. Tuesday, she's wearing Jenny's outfit. And then Thursday, she's wearing Cindy's outfit. And then Friday, you know, and then the day and this day and that day and that day and this weekend and that weekend and that weekend. It's like, who are you? You know? Because I feel like you're not the only person this person is trying to do this to or had been. But now, at the end of all of this BS, it's like the hammer has come down. I'm hearing Judge Judy, baloney! Judge Judy. Judge Judy. Just put it, yeah, I'm hearing a gavel just dun, dun, dun. Get out of my courtroom. It's like, this is done. It's over. Somebody said something. There was a statement put out, or just something was just, there was a line drawn in the sand. And now people have to pick a side. People have to speak up. And people are looking at what this person's camp is looking like, and their camp is looking like this cage card. Their camp is looking like they need, I heard he needs some milk. Like this, they're looking sick, 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 sick. Maybe someone is from the Sikh religion. That's totally unrelated, because I said it with an H at the end, Sikh, but this, or the population or group of people. Someone could be Hindu, somebody could be Jewish, Muslim. I also heard like somebody could be Mormon, or this could be including somebody who's a Mormon. Also I heard Jehovah Witness. Eviction notice. Ooh, yeah, somebody's being evicted. It's this person. There's somebody, this person is using somebody to cover up for them, and it's somebody who lives in a property. So this person could have like a partner, but they're homeless and they don't pay for anything. And they have a group of friends that are also homeless because they're all on crack. And somebody who one of the people in this group that they're using has a house. Like they're still able to pay for rent, or they have a job, or like they have an inheritance. And it's like, I also heard this could be like a weirdly racist group. Like they have a weird, like deep-seated racist group. Because look at that little sign that says "Get Out," and that reminds me of that movie, right? Get Out. Get Out. Do you remember that movie? Remember that trailer where that guy was like, and then he just like fucking turned? That was so scary. Sorry, I just needed to act that out. Like every time I think about Get Out, the movie, I think about, who made that movie? It was Peele, right? Peele made that movie. I think so, right? Jordan Peele. But it's like that. I'm seeing that scene where that guy, he's running towards the camera and he just darts really fast at the corner. Like, and remember that character, he was like one of the only black people in that white family, right? And he looks so dead. He was like a zombie. There's a group there's someone in this group that's just like you in way, or like they're from the same background as you, or they look like you, or they could look like your cousin, but they're not, right? And they're like looking like shit, like they look like a zombie. They could have used this person in some way to get away with talking about you or going against you, like oh, we're not racist. Look, we have one black person here. Sorry, it makes me scream loud. It's like it's like, but that black person is like hella pale and like putting on like foundation from like way too many shades up or something, or like they're looking a little bit like lost, like this person, like it's like, it doesn't matter what race these people are, they're all in the same zombie state. You know, demons do not have a racial preference. It doesn't matter what color you are. You're still gonna look pale, dead inside, dead eyes. You're just, yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. And it's like, that's crazy, man. That is crazy, isn't that? That's crazy. Yeah, who you could have seen this person. You could have seen this person, or you could have known who this person is, or gotten an inkling. You could have seen them recently. They look like shit, huh? They look like shit, huh? Yeah, all bloated. They got the acne going on. Just, you know, when this person first joined this group, you're like, oh, brother. Like, you know me, I'm Asian. It's like another Asian guy. I'm like, oh, man, brother, don't do that. Don't do that, brother. And it's like they went in looking normal. Now they left out looking like crap, bro. Crap. All of the beautiful things that came from the genetics of your background that this person could have shared, it's gone. All right? And you seen it. You could have seen it, huh? I'm sorry. I just know someone watching me knows who I'm talking about, and they saw them, and this person could actually be embarrassed. Like, this person could be too ashamed to even look at you in your face. Like, this person could literally hide their face. Because it's like, not only is this person a traitor, but they have nothing to show for it. They did it for nothing. They don't even look better than they came in. They have less now. They look worse. And this is another testament. So whatever this person said, trying to say, oh, we're not racist. Look, we got one black person there, we got one Asian person there. That person looking tore up. That person doesn't even want to be part of it. They're like, oh, what did I get myself into? And if it's not like from the race, it's like your religion, or like, oh, we're not homophobic. We have one gay person, and that gay person is like a self-hating gay person who doesn't even want to be gay, but they can't help it. Like, it's like weird. It's like a weird group of people with like who attract weird people who hate themselves. So this could be a group of people. This is somebody that got together, a group of people who hate themselves. Like people that hate their own race, or hate their own sexuality, or their gender, who they really are, and go against you because you love who you are. God gave you the kit, and you just took it and you turned it into something. Everybody, you know how they say you were always beautiful, right? You were always beautiful. It's just that you didn't have the confidence. I feel like this applies for most people. But you're somebody, sorry, I just spit. You're somebody that it's like you have always been humbled from a young age. So you kind of just, you're somebody that just kind of like went through life not really caring about the same things that this person cared about that was already given to them. Because like I said, they were always conventional, always popular, always accepted. It was a given. Maybe their family is rich, you know, always had friends, always this. But you didn't always have that. So your humbleness makes you so much more likable. And it gives you so much good karma. And the way you approach other people that are not like you is so, it's just so like wholesome. It's so wholesome. Like you see people different from you and you accept it. I'm just like you. Like, I'm just like that. I totally relate. Like, because it's like, if everybody was the same in this world, it would be so boring. Everything would be so boring if we were all the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love that. Like, I love whoever's watching me right now. Like, I just want you to know you are a beautiful person. You are so beautiful. Like, just like just the things you embrace, and I'm just seeing this gleam of sun just shine down on me, just reflecting on the window right now. And it's just you warm up just the coldest people. And maybe I just want you to know you are so beautiful. And maybe people don't tell you this enough. Maybe you're that light that has to warm other people up. You're that person that cracks a joke even though your day went so bad and you have to deal with people like this every day. You go outside and you see a random person have a bad day. You're still picking that person up with you. I'm seeing a soldier pick up a person who fell down and just carry them off the battlefield too, even though you got a shot in your leg. Because it's like, no, we're coming up together. Because I'm not going to be like this person. You're not going to be like this person. You're not going to have a bad day and go outside and make someone else's day worse. You're going to go figure it out for yourself, and you're also going to help someone else feel better, because that's the best way to feel better. Love is the highest vibration, and it is often the solution to many things. But when you are constantly dipped in hatred and constantly dipped in somebody else's projections, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard to find it, but you never lost that. And as I grow, and as I say that, I'm just like holding on to my amulet here. It's like you have so much protection. You have such protection, and this is a wolf tooth. It reminds me, like, I almost said pack mentality. You deserve a pack. I heard you're an alpha. You're literally an alpha, and these are all betas. Maybe that's why they don't recognize real. I heard real recognizes real. And these people could not recognize real because they were never real to begin with. So they didn't really know what they were going up against. But you know what's funny? Everybody else around the situation, they can see who's real. Because there's actually people that are working on themselves, that want to become better. And I feel like this person could be like seen as being behind or just way too immature, like really immature, like a waste of time. This person could even be like, I'm seeing now I'm seeing a scene from Broad City. Somebody here could be an Aquarius, or somebody could be from New York, because I'm thinking about Broad City, and I'm thinking about how like, sorry, I'm like, I almost lost it there for a second. I'm trying to figure out how to incorporate this. I'm thinking about how, like, you never gave up on like, sorry. Wow. There's so much coming through. You never gave up on, like, again, trying to figure out, I'm just going to end that line there because maybe my ADHD was like, nope, turn that car around. You never gave up on this mindset, this way of, like, carrying yourself. Like this sense of underappreciation. I'm sorry, I couldn't get it out. Hold on. Crabs in a bucket in reverse. You are, sorry, I'm just gonna cut off there. You are going, so you are going, basically, because you didn't give up on your dream of who you are. All of the crabs that were put in your way to get out, to get up to where you need to go, they're removed. Because I'm thinking about Abby from Broad City. I keep seeing Abby from Broad City for some reason, and she's this character. She's a really funny character. She's like, she often, like, throughout the series, she kind of just like she's finding herself. Like, that's what her character's about. I feel like it's like about finding yourself, kind of at an age where you're kind of older, or like considered not really so young and like curious anymore. In a way, it's like. But in the end of this series, she actually does find herself, and she's actually like things stabilize in the end. So it's kind of like, it's like your reward in this whole situation right now. I'm sorry if I'm being so discombobulated and I'm not making sense to anybody right now at this moment, but you're being rewarded in front of this person for being yourself. That's a really big deal. While this person is going to be broke. Thank you. Okay, someone in the chat says you find yourself by being alone. Thank you, Lil BB. Yes, it's like you find yourself by being alone. And thank you. I actually, Lil BB in the chat. Thank you so much, because that connects back to why I was thinking about Abby. It's like, yeah, like she spent a lot in that show. She spends a lot of time by herself too. Like she's like the single one. The whole series, she's single, while her best friend is like often in a relationship with someone, and she goes through her own funny, zany little adventures. But it's like, in the end, you're rewarded in front of this person. It's like, basically, this person never had control over your life. They never had anything to do with you. I feel like this person was just using accidents by chance, or whatever your reactions were, and just putting the wrong subtitles on it for other people to get attention. And it's taken them so long that, oh, now we go. Okay, I knew that thought was gonna come back to me. Okay, sorry. I was thinking about that show because, okay, that character, okay, Abby is a great character, so that too. But there's a scene where somebody calls their friend from college to buy weed, and that same friend that was selling weed, she had like, it was funny because she had like her earlobe stretched out from when she used to wear like gauges in there, like plugs, and she's like, and the girl's like in like a house, like a regular like mom outfit now, and she's got like hella kids, and she's like, oh hey, how are you doing? And the girl's like, hey Cheese, remember that name? Do you still have like, you know, some weed? And the girl is like, oh, I haven't talked to you since college. You still smoke weed? And she's like got all these kids, and she's like all like, she's like a mom now. Like her former drug dealer's a mom now, and like lives in a really nice house in like the Upper East. And it's like, it's just kind of funny. It's like I'm seeing that scene. So yeah, you're being rewarded with your forward, like extreme forward progress and destination in front of this person, while this person is being seen as that. Like they're being seen as somebody that just never progressed for so many years, to a really surprising point. Like where like everybody is 45 years old now in their generation, and they're still exactly where they were in high school, and people that are their age are surprised. Like people that they were trying, the same people they tried to impress back in school, or still think about, this person could still think about those people that they, oh, I gotta charge my phone before it dies. Come on, hurry up. Okay, we're plugged in. Okay, whew, my phone was on. This person could literally like, while they're doing these weird like popularity tactics, they could literally have like specific people in mind that they went to high school with like 10 years ago, hoping that they see them now. And it's like, dude, you're like 45, 55 years old now. That same person that you are focused on looking at you and seeing where you are now, that person has like kids and is probably about to be a grandparent for some of you. That person already like does not even remember your name from high school at all. And it's like, this person is stuck, and they're so stuck in like, it's like almost like shocking. It's like people are even looking at this person like, wow, like I didn't even know that was a thing. Like it's almost like this is like a phenomenon. I heard it's like a social or mental health phenomenon. It's like, I also heard feral. I'm also getting messages about the feral people of Appalachia. Maybe someone here is from the Appalachian Mountains watching me, or something like that, or someone's from the country, or someone lives in a mountainous area or region, or is from one. But it's like I'm hearing about like the feral people, and it's because there's like a lot of, I like to watch like stories. Like I like to hear like local stories, or like passed down stories on YouTube, or like where people, like old people, tell you what they heard. But there's like this thing in Appalachia where there's a thing called feral people, and it's like a society of people that have escaped during like from the Civil War, like because the Civil War was down there, wherever this, I forgot where it is, like in that region of America, there's a civil war. And it's like after the war, I'm sorry if I tell this story wrong because I'm not from there, but I think it's like after the war ended, the people on the Confederate side, like the extremely, like the people that wanted the slavery to continue, they ran away to the mountains. And that's why there's the term, they're like hillbillies, like they all live in the mountains. And And the thing about the feral people is that they never left. Like, they stayed there for generations. They kept having kids in the mountains. Like, they're like live kind of like almost like wild, like animals, like cave people. Like, they live in the caves and they're like really unkept and got all this hair, and they like live underground. And sometimes they'll like kidnap kids. Like, they'll kidnap people. There's some of them are cannibal. Like, they'll find people camping. Like, if you go camping in the mountains by yourself, like, they'll come and find you and they'll like drag you into a cave and eat you. And they're like living the same exact way as they have been since like the 1700s or 1800s or whatever they were there. Like, and they're called the feral people, and they're still there right now. Like, it's kind of like that. Like, I don't know, like, it's giving me that vibe. I'm sorry if that's a really extreme metaphor, but like, this person's giving people like feral vibes. Like, it's like as if this person was like kidnapped at age 18 after high school and then was thrown down a well, and then now they're barely coming out now, and now they're acting exactly as they did when they fell down that well. Like, it's like people are like, they're like, if this person's name is Susan, it's like this person's at the store and they're seeing this, they're seeing your stalker, and they're like, oh, Susan, is that you? And Susan is wearing the same exact makeup and the same exact outfit from high school and doing the same exact things and like caring about, like, I don't know, teenager stuff. It's a little weird. And people are like, oh, that's really strange. I heard it's like a blast from the past. Like, this person feels like a walking time capsule almost. Like, it's like, wow, it's like you never left high school. And this person even talks like it too. Like, they're like, yeah, like totally, like blah blah da da da, like a teenager, like, yeah, like totally, like I was like totally there, and we're going to the mall, and like, and this is like a 45 to 55-year-old person. It's like, oh my God, like, I don't want to have kids. Oh my God, like, I'm totally sleeping with Jeremy tomorrow, and then I'm sleeping with Steve tomorrow, and like, oh my God, I'm like just the popularest girl. And people, and this, people that are their age are like married and have kids and are like, okay, well, it's good to see you, Susan. Hope you're doing well. And they're just going to go home and do their taxes and like go back to doing their adult stuff, while this person is like a weirdly feral. I don't know why it's feral. Maybe this person is like homeless. Like, they could be literally looking feral. Like, maybe, like I said, they are like maybe like their crack addiction has made them look a little bit like wild. Like, maybe they're really unkept also, but it looks kind of disturbing. It's almost disturbing. And this person, the thing is, this person has always had money to buy new clothes too. That's what's weird. It's like people know this person as someone who's always had a family that took care of them, but it's like this person had fell so deep in their addiction and also combined that with watching you for so many years that like, or however long it's been, it's almost as if they've turned into one of those feral people that escaped the war and just never left the wilderness. It's looking like that. And this person is so delusional and so stuck, and all these people with them, it's kind of like, it's almost like people, it's just disturbing. I don't know. It's like they look really mentally ill, mentally sick. And it's like, people are just like, even like shaking their heads. They're like, damn, like, you used to be the most popular person in school. Like, this person could have been voted in the yearbook most likely to become successful, most likely to become rich. And it's like, now they're looking at them now and they're like, wow. And this could be someone that had bullied people, a lot of people, not just you. Like, they could have, throughout high school, could have always picked on other people. And then throughout their adult life, always picked on other people, obsessed about shit like that. And now they have nothing to show for it. Hi, Judith. Good to see you. Oh, thank you to Vote for explaining things to people in the chat. But public announcement: no person has ever been eaten on this channel. No, there's no cannibals. Hold on. Sorry, since I have to charge my phone, I have to move my cards over here. But I'm gonna just start to finish off the reading here, because I feel like the messages are just ending here. Okay, hard candy. So this person is really, really deep into this addiction. Like I said, like, they are stuck in some sort of never-ending time warp, and they think that it's going to stay like this forever. I feel like this is someone that's just so delusional. They think that because they're in a never-ending time warp, they expect everybody else around them to stay in the same place and stay small. But it's like I said, like, maybe this person thought that they were like better than you in some way in the past, or they had more money than you, even though you didn't know this person. Like, you could have still not known this person, but this person was like watching you, and they always had, you know, some sort of stuff to say about you. And it's kind of like, it's like now they look like this. Now they're on hard candy. I also heard Requiem for a Dream. Is that what that movie is called? Requiem for a Dream? Because I'm hearing that song. Do you know that song that they always freaking play with violin? It's kind of annoying when they have a realization. I'm hearing like Requiem for a Dream, like somebody's having like a realization here, or people are having like a realization, like all the dots are. I'm gonna post that song in the community, actually, that song. But it's like everybody's connecting the dots, and they're just like, what the hell? I will never falter. I'll stand my ground. This is from A Day to Remember. You're a fake and worthless coward. That's the lyrics. That's A Day to Remember. I forgot what song this is, but yeah, it's like you could be in this energy. Like you look really like your story, your side of the story checks out the best because you have never changed it. It's effortless for you to tell people what's happened to you. Also, another thing in this, if this is a legal case you're about to go into, you do not change your story. You do not get anything mixed up because you know what happened to you, and you don't need to make up or blow up any sort of detail. Anytime someone asks you what this person did to you or what was happening in relation to this person, you can repeat yourself and tell them a million times what happened. I feel like your story never changed. You never backed down. You always stood on business, and you always said, leave me alone. You always stood on, leave me the F alone. I didn't do anything to you. I don't know this person. I don't know you. And this is what's happening to me. You kept going on with that. And because you kept on with that, people are now realizing something about this person's house. Trap house, paradise, mountains. Okay, again, something about a mountainous region. Someone lives in the mountains, or you're moving to the mountains. Maybe you're gonna be moving to the mountains next to the ocean here. This could be your living situation coming up, or a vacation plan of yours. I also heard the Alps. Someone lives in the Alps or going to the Alps, or like the mountains, Snow Mountain. Yeah, something about how your story was. You're always like on point with your story. You're always saying it exactly the same way it is because these people are still doing it. Like they're acting the same exact way. They did it, and there's nothing to lie about there. And you're angry. You're genuinely upset, and you're genuinely angry about what they're doing to you or what they've done to you, and that's why you do not change your story. And it's obvious, and that's a real human reaction that a liar would never understand. Liars don't understand this because they don't know what it's like to be genuine and actually genuinely upset about things. To tell the truth, because they always lie. But because of that, people are making connections here. They're realizing that, you know what, maybe something happened recently. Maybe something might happen soon, or something happened recently where there was a car accident. There was a car accident, and like a really bad car accident where like the car flipped over, or the car will flip over, where people are gonna start really, really looking at this person and seeing them for the addict they are with the hard candy here. This could happen soon. Ventilator. This is gonna be a really bad accident, guys. This is a really, really bad car accident. This is like really bad. And it's self-inflicted because this person's trying to smoke crack or meth on the road or something. I heard they're trying to smoke crack on the road, and they're going to crash their car. Ventilator. And someone who was a passenger is going to end up hooked up to a machine and die or something, or this person maybe like get really, really badly injured. This may happen soon. When is this happening? Snow Crave. This might happen in December or January or February. This might happen very soon this winter. As I'm filming this, this is winter. We're in the middle of December right now. So this could be happening in the next month to February, this really bad car crash, or it could happen really soon. I heard it could happen within a week, a month. This person may try to follow you somewhere, and they might make a wrong turn and roll over. Or they might be trying to follow someone else. Like they might be trying to find a new target, I heard. but something about this is really going to show people exactly what's wrong with this person. Like this person their car might roll over, they might crash, and it might be in a way that is very obviously not an accident, kind of like an accident that someone else did. It's like definitely like a DUI. Like it looks very obviously like a DUI, and they're gonna open this person's car and they're gonna find like meth. They might find like the crack pipe right in this person's hand when they find them, and this person might actually even go to jail for it too. And this is going to expose a lot about what this person has been doing. People already are okay. So right now, as of this reading, as you're watching this, I feel like people are at 75% to 80% there with the information about the truth, like of what this person is doing to you. But there's something about this big accident that's coming up that's going to confirm a lot. Like it's going to turn that 80% belief rate to 100%. Like the truth is going to be exposed to 100, but they're already mostly there. So they want you to know, like, continue doing what you're doing, continue like relaxing, enjoying the good luck and the blessings that you're being given as this energy's return to you. Just keep enjoying it, doing your best. I heard like you're doing something to block them out. I heard you're doing something to block them out with like headphones, or you're like doing more things. I heard someone starting to do martial arts or work out, spend time in the gym, to get that negative energy out here that this person's projecting on you, and it's working really well. But as you're doing this, and as you're like, gaining that confidence, the abundance, and all of this good luck, this accolades, money, I even heard popularity. I heard you're going to become really popular really soon. This person's car is going to spin out. Something's going to happen. Also, this card in the reverse represents to me the Chariot in reverse, because the pickup truck in the upright is Chariot. So this person is, again, stagnancy. This person's life is at a complete standstill right now, and it has been. And there's going to be something happening in their life where it's a really bad time to be at a standstill. Like it's a really bad time to be stagnant and not have a job, because something's going to happen to them either financially, or they're going to be evicted. I mean, the eviction card was over there, so they're being evicted. They're losing their car soon. They're going to be going through health issues, extreme injury. And they have no job. They don't have any backup plan. They don't even have any spiritual protection. There's no protection at all. No physical protection, no spiritual protection, no preparation. They didn't even pray. They didn't even ask, hey, they didn't even say sorry to God. They didn't even say sorry to God. They didn't say sorry to nobody. They said sorry to themselves that they failed or something. I don't know. It's weird. But this, whatever this is really going to F them up. Like this is really going to flip their entire world over. Because it's like how they are functioning right now. I heard it's like a camel. I don't know if I'm using the term camel right, but like isn't it camel like a term that people use in like group projects or group think situations where a camel is a term used to describe like a project that everybody kind of pitched in on, but it turns out kind of ugly. It's like everybody's drawing a part of the picture and they all do it together, and then it just turns into this thing. Camel? I'm hearing camel. It's like this whole thing, this whole plan is a camel. It's not stable. It's not the real thing. It's like a bunch of shitty pieces fixed together to barely work. And it's kind of like it's like barely crawling along. Like this person's life is like one moving part relying on another moving part, relying on another moving part, relying on another moving part. Like it's like this promise is being relied on, this borrowed promise relied on this borrowed promise. Does that make sense? Like this person borrowed this thing to pay for this bill, but then they used that bill to pay off this credit card, that they used that credit card to pay off this thing to pay. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like a chain of moving parts that rely on each other that are not stable. And it's like there's gonna be a really it's delicate. It's delicate. Like I'm seeing a bunch of things that should not, like a house of cards, like a house of cards just vibrating slightly, ever so slightly every time this person does something, because
each and every one of those cards is a favor. It's like a favor that they owe someone. It's like, I owe you, I owe you, I owe you, I owe you, or any moment now, I know you're gonna be mad, but please give me this one last chance, or, oh, I know that you're gonna evict me, but please give me one more month so I can make the money. I promise I'll have the money this time. And it's like shaking. It's like shaking. It's like they're losing, they're on their last chance with everything. There's no stability. There's no promise for their future, because they've done nothing to galvanize any one of these moving parts to stay still. They've done nothing to buckle down anything at all in their life. They haven't saved up. They haven't paid one credit card bill. They haven't even made up with certain people that they should be apologizing to make things easier. No, they, like, even that, like, they're literally just letting it all shake up. And it's like any moment now, just one little thing, one little feather just landing on it, just boom, just waiting to just smack down their tower. Like, their tower is just on top of this rocky foundations. That's what I'm seeing here. And whatever this big accident is, or whatever this big thing that comes in that just flips them over, either literally in a car or just their movement, like really stagnates them, and it has to do with their addiction. It's caused literally solely by their drug use. They're done. Like, it's rock bottom. It's like everything that they had stacked, it's all on the floor now. Everything is all on one level on the ground. That's all I'm seeing. It's all a mess. It was once up here, it was once a tower, and now it's flat. Now it's flat. Because they can't afford this. They can't afford whatever this is that's coming in. They cannot afford this car crash. They cannot afford this broken back, I heard, broken neck. They can't afford it. And this is going to be happening in front of your face. You might see their car with a giant caved-in hole in it because they had no choice but to drag it home. If this is a neighbor or something, or somebody that lives nearby, or somebody that lives near your work even, or like there might even be pictures on social media if this is like a coworker, and you're going to see a big caved-in hole. You might see somebody in a hospital bed. This is all in front of your face. And no one's going to have anything to say. People are just going to look at it once and just be like, well, you shouldn't have said that about the collective. You shouldn't have messed around with those drugs. Like, people don't feel sorry. They're not going to help this person. I love you in reverse. Yeah. This person, it's very obvious this is one-sided. This person is like, serious. They're like, also, when I see I love you in reverse, I see that as like somebody that doesn't actually know how love works. Like, this is somebody that has a really distorted view of love. They think that abusing someone means love. That they think that like making someone completely miserable and just like want to die is love. Is love. And this person's a fucking sick clown, okay? All right, what's going on? Evil eye? Ooh, evil eye. Botched? Woof! This person's about to go get some sort of cosmetic surgery, haircut, or even get, I don't know, get something done, maybe a tattoo, and maybe to compete with you. This could be to compete with you solely, because something about your looks makes this person really want to do something or pay money for it, but they don't even have the money for this. I heard there's going to be a payment plan that they can't even afford. They can't even afford one payment on the payment plan for whatever procedure this is. And it's going to get botched because the people around them aren't really real friends, and they're going to evil eye the shit out of them. Like, I'm seeing someone about to get a tattoo, and they're going to post a picture of like the sketch right before they get the tattoo on their story, and it's going to turn out really ugly, or like really infected, or really bad. Like I feel like this person just like, if this is a tattoo, this could be somebody that doesn't even care like who the artist is. They just wanted it because maybe you have a tattoo. Like, you could be somebody with like a tattoo. I heard somebody who watches me has like an ankle tattoo, or you could be like kind of decked out like me, like you kind of have a little bit more going on. Or you could have piercings, like you could be somebody with like a nose piercing, or like your nip nops done, or like your belly button, or like something kind of sexy. And it like something about this, about you, maybe your hair color, maybe you will dye your hair like a really cool color. It's a really cool highlights, or something that's really unique that you came up with, or you asked a stylist to do. And it's like this person wants to do that, and they're so boring. Like, this is someone that's super boring, makes fun of anybody for literally anything anything different. And this person's gonna go try to do it. And the people around them are really fake and think they're really annoying and are gonna evil eye this procedure, and it's gonna come out botched. I heard like if it's a tattoo, the tattoo's gonna look really bad, like really stupid, really crooked. It's gonna get blown out, like it's gonna like bleed out and just look really shitty. And I heard the artist or the surgeon is gonna overcharge this person too. Like they're gonna charge this person like double what they usually would charge a regular person because this person's really annoying or high or insufferable. Like this person might even come in drunk, and it could be an artist that's not very good or like a beginner artist, and they're gonna ask for something complicated because they don't know how certain things work, or they might go to a plastic surgeon and they might ask for something that doesn't really suit their body. But they don't know, you know, they just want to look like you or they want to compete with you, and it's gonna turn out botched. Like, and the person doing it on them doesn't like them. Like they don't have a friendship with this person, and this person's very arrogant. I feel like this is somebody, like I said, they could have grown up in like a really privileged background or like grew up with like a lot of things handed to them as a conventional person. So this person could act very entitled everywhere they go, and they could treat service workers or just people in general that they're hiring to help them really poorly, like really rude, very entitled, like, well, I want you to do this. And whoever's gonna do this procedure on them is going to F it up really bad, like almost on purpose. They might even make it hurt more. They might like press into this person and slow the tattoo. I know people who do that, unfortunately. Like don't do that. That's really bad. But some people, you know, especially if you're going to a shady shop that's not gonna charge you much and isn't very experienced, that's what you're gonna get, right? You're gonna get that level of service and professionalism. So this person's, they're gonna get dug into, I heard, by the needle, and it's gonna get really bad, maybe infected, and they're gonna get charged like over $1,000 for something really small or something, because this person's like arrogant and they don't have any like work done, or they don't know how whatever this is, hair done, or they don't never dyed their hair. They don't know how this works, and it's like really easy to kind of scam them, and they're kind of like a douche. So it looks really bad. If it hasn't happened already, it looks really bad, and people are making fun of them, or people are gonna like laugh at them for this. $sign in reverse. Yeah, I heard it's gonna make them look cheaper. I'm sorry, make that face because it's like, ooh, ouch. I didn't mean to be that like, but it makes them look cheap. It makes them, oh my God. Now I'm seeing those aunties in my head. I'm seeing those aunties that I see at the family reunion be like, do you like my Michael Kors purse? Is real. It's like this person is like something about like their plastic surgery or like their tattoo is so shitty, or like it could even be a handbag, like a designer bag that they buy fake, or like a hairdo that they got done really funky that doesn't suit them. Not that there's anything wrong with fake designer, because fashion is fashion, like whatever, do you. But like, this is something that this person is trying to compete with or post up with. It's gonna end up embarrassing them and making them look actually like their actual financial situation. Oh yeah, sorry, excuse my black nail. It's from my bong again. But anyways, I need to invest in a poker. But anyways, yeah, like, it's like if this person wanted to do this procedure and they wanted to get it cheap to make them look like they have money, like maybe they want to get a tattoo or get a piercing or get a really like fancy hair dye job, to make it look like they've got the money to take care of themselves, because maybe there's a rumor going around that they're not taking care of themselves because they have a drug addiction, and maybe they're being compared to you right now because maybe you look like really healthy, really well rested, and something about how like it's gonna make them look really cheap, like make them look like their real financial status, like they're not prioritizing certain things. Like this is somebody paying for like a really expensive car, but like they don't have more than one pair of socks left, like they don't have anything to eat, like their priorities are upside down. Yeah, look at this, look, go ahead and pick up all the cash in reverse. This person could also get caught up for talking to underage girls or underage people, or mistreating women specifically, or whatever opposite gender from them, because this is Drake and Future in a song. Yeah, there's no money. Maybe people are if this person owns a business, people are taking their business away from this person because of how they treat women, or how they treat certain kinds of people, or how they talk about people, or how they're creepy. Like, this person could definitely have a bad reputation right now for being a massive creep, like towards like underage people. And so people don't think that they deserve it anymore. They don't think that this person deserves whatever money they have or following they have. And I've heard like they're losing followers, they're losing money, they're losing business, and they're losing like any chance for any sort of money or anything like that. They're broke. They're going broke watching you get a lot of good luck, and they keep thinking that they can destiny swap with you, or switch places with you, or somehow project their bad karma onto you like in a magic ball and throw it at you if they just stare at you or evil eye you enough in a weird way. But it's like, it's just not working. It's making things worse for them. 8 of Pentacles, because they literally, like, whatever they want in life, it's never going to come to them because they don't do the work. They don't do anything to manifest it. There's one thing to manifest something and pray for something, but it's another thing to actually show that you want it by doing things. The universe cannot just magically give you something by accident without you doing something for it, because that's just the law. Like, you can't just magically, sometimes, by accident, sometimes things really do fall out of the sky once in a while, but that's not how it works. Like, you have to show the mortals on the planet that you're doing something to get this, right? Like, you got to do something, and they're just not doing anything. You can have all of the power that you want. You could have all of the spiritual clearance that you want. You could be the most powerful witch in the world. You could be the most ancestral, rich person in the world, or royalty. But if you don't do anything to show that you deserve, or do any, how are you going to expect to get a burger magically, materialize in front of your face if you don't plan to get up from your house and walk to the store and get the burger, or even get the money to buy it? You know what I'm saying? Like, how is that supposed to happen? How are you manifesting this? Like this person's not doing anything for that. So that's why it's like their money is just steadily going down. They're not doing anything to make more, and they're not doing the work. Okay. El Club in reverse. Yeah, this person could have spent a lot of money at the club, or this person could have been like, I don't know. I think this person can't go to the club anymore. Ooh, maybe for some of you guys, if this person spends a lot of time partying, or they just party. 8 of Pentacles next to El Club in the back, in the reverse, could also represent that this person have to quit their partying lifestyle and actually get a job. For some of you guys, this person might actually finally have to get a job, but it's not going to be a very well-paying job, and it's not going to give them a lot of free time, because they're going to be that desperate for their lifestyle to continue. Because, wow, ventilator, because somebody's going to be on a ventilator. They might have to take care of someone on a ventilator. Thank you guys in the comments. Let me get my playing cards. I'm gonna finish up the reading with some playing cards, and then I'm gonna head out. But hold on, give me a second. Okay, so this is gonna be, what should we expect this week for my Jungle Collective? What are some messages to finish off the reading for my Jungle Collective? What do we have to expect here? Okay, Queen of Wands. This week, I feel like you guys are looking really attractive. You're gonna look really attractive. Well, I feel like somebody that didn't want people to see you as attractive is going to actually at the same time degrade or demote themselves in looks or something. Dubai chocolate. Someone says Dubai chocolate. 10 of Pentacles. Wow. So this week I see a lot of financial stability for you this week, and also a lot of sexual attraction. I feel like whatever work you've been putting in, if you've been just trying to meditate more, if you've been just trying to improve your mental health or physical health, it's gonna pay off. It's gonna pay off in some way this week. You might be getting a lot of attention. People might even compliment you and tell you look really young, or your face is actually softening up a lot because of the breathing exercises you're doing. And I know that sounds really BS. Trust me, I know that sounds like a whole bunch of crap, but trust me, it actually works. Meditation actually sometimes like de-ages you. Try it. I've done it. Honestly, every time I do my breathing exercises in the sun, like I'll just sit for a second and I'll just sit in the sun. And I'll just like breathe in the new energy and just breathe out the old energy. And every time after, I like notice like the lines under my eyes like completely like smooth out. It's really interesting. But you could be doing something like that, like taking breathing exercises, thoughtfulness exercises, or just physical exercises, and it's making you look really young and really hot this week. 10 of Pentacles, and it's like attracting a lot of attention to you. You might be, if you're looking for a job, you might be getting a job because you look really good for some reason. Maybe you guys are applying to be an ambassador, some sort of influencer, model, or it could just be any job. It could be a regular job, like that's not like that, but that doesn't use your looks, but you still might get it because of that for some reason. Like people really like looking at you, or they think that you're really healthy and that therefore you might be better suited for a job that you're applying for. 10 of Pentacles. But also some of you guys, 10 of Pentacles could be something to do with family matters here. You could be getting money from your family. Some of you guys could be starting a business, or if you guys own a business, you could be like realizing that you might be able to open a new location or another franchise or start another team of employees under you. Others of you guys, I feel like you might be starting a new venture of some sort, maybe a new like type of content or job or like hobby this week, and it's going to be like really, I heard it's going to be really relaxing and beneficial for you. Five of Swords, I heard no fighting. No fighting. What song is that? Is that Shakira? Oh my god, I had to hum the whole intro to figure out it was Shakira. I'm sorry. Thank you for bearing with me. Ooh, baby, when you talk like that. Okay, yeah. Someone could look like Shakira. I was choked on that. I'm sorry, that made me laugh. It's really funny. So like, I just keep hearing that guy go, no fighting in the song, no fighting. So yeah, something about like someone wants, so this week, it's like you're looking really hot, really sexy. You're getting a lot of money to enhance that sexiness, the beauty. You could be going shopping soon, or like getting like a really new look, or going to the salon. I heard Kanye West say, fresh cut out the salon, bitch. Five of Swords, and it's gonna make people a little bit up in arms against you. Like it might be triggering the same people it usually does, but there's gonna be a different energy. I feel like you might notice there's a different energy this week. Like people might be like nicer to you, or they might even like really praise you, like come up to you and be like, oh my god, you're like the most beautiful woman I've seen, or most handsome man I've seen, or like, oh wow, like I love what you're wearing. Like people are really trying to come up here and like, I heard temper. They're trying to temper something, because there's something about how like people are learning or noticing that there's other people that have a hate for you. And then I heard no fighting, and it's like you're Shakira in this situation. You're like, hips don't lie, and you're like beautiful, sexy, like and it's like people are in the background like no fighting. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. Maybe someone's gonna be going dancing this week, or I don't know, like you might be meeting some friends that like to dance. 8 of Wands. Yeah, someone might text you to go out to the bar or club with them, or invite you to a party, and you might end up dancing a lot, and you might make a lot of friends that accept you. And like, I'm seeing that music video. I'm seeing the Shakira music video where she's in the circle and she's having a good time and all the other people are dancing with her, and it's like that. It's like something might happen like that this week for some of you guys. You might end up having lots of fun. It's like you leave a place where people don't want you to even exist, and then you end up being the life of the party somewhere else, and it's like the amazing time. You might end up living there, or you might end up like moving wherever this is. I heard Carnival Cruise. Someone might be doing this on a Carnival Cruise. That's so specific. That's for someone. Because I'm seeing like a lot of people. I'm seeing videos of people on those cruises dancing and shaking it. Joining a gym is the best way to meet healthy, motivated people. Devote. You know what? Honestly, I agree, Devote. I agree. That's actually a pretty good idea. A good place to find some people like that. Yeah. It makes sense. Because everybody's going, you know, that's a place where people go to progress. That's literally made for progression. So it's like, yeah, usually people are more respectful in places like that. But yeah, wow, like this week is gonna be really fun. Ooh, Ace of Cups. I see you guys again, like starting a new passion this week. Maybe like you're getting the spark back into your life. Your life is becoming more romanticized again. And it's like, as your life is romanticized, it's like someone else's nightmare, but you don't care. And I feel like the universe doesn't care. And I feel like everybody else doesn't care. It's kind of like someone might be crying in the background and they might be trying to make it loud. Like I'm seeing people, like I'm seeing a kid at a birthday party and they have their birthday cake and it's about them and they're supposed to, you know, blow out the candle. And I'm seeing like another kid try to blow out the kid's candle and everybody take the kid away and the kid is like having a tantrum and they're ignoring that child having a tantrum and just continuing singing for you. Like they're like continuing to sing and tell you to blow out the candle. Like they're still celebrating you. So something about somebody is gonna have a tantrum. Like they're gonna try to scream or they're gonna try to cry really loudly next to you while you're enjoying justice or something. Like I heard self-made justice, and people are going to ignore this person or maybe even do things to like remove them like from the area and then just continue to clap for you. Just be like this person's like, no, this is not fair and blah blah blah, you cannot remove me from this, you can't do this and da 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 da, do you know who my family is, blah blah blah, I'm entitled and da da da, they don't think, who do you think you are, you know, you're less than me, I was always better than you. And it's like people are looking at them and they're just like, okay, and they look at you and they're just gonna continue to clap. Like they're just clapping for you over this person yelling. Like this person might even try to have a tantrum, like try to cry and act sad, but they're so angry that it just ends up making them look like a child. Like they're like, ah! And they're like, why don't you feel sorry for me? It's like this person's like, I'm homeless now, I'm getting evicted. Oh my God. And it's like, it's all their fault. And they've been just starting issues for everyone else. And it's kind of like this person's trying to get people to feel sorry for them by acting out and being like, I'm gonna die. And it's like, as they're doing that in the background, I feel like people are just gonna continue to cheer for you, like over that. So something about how like, as you're living your dreams or your dreams are being manifested, someone else's nightmare is starting. And it's like, no one's there to give them a shoulder to cry on. And it's gonna be in front of your face. Like you're gonna see this Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. I also see like you guys getting some money this week again. A confirmation about money this week. They said don't spend it all in one place. I feel like you won't, but this is just the beginning. They said this is just the beginning of your abundance. Like you're going to be getting more money after this steadily, but you're going to get the taste of financial stability this week for some of you, or you're going to be able to buy something that you know, that like the childhood you would really enjoy or something. Like something about your inner child is going to be very happy with a purchase you make or something really soon, or something about like your life is going to become comfortable again and you're going to be like your inner child is healing this week. Thank you guys for the vote says the no necks are, yeah, you know what, that's true. Sometimes but also, yeah, some people in the gym are narcissistic, but narcs are everywhere. Narcissists are everywhere. But yeah, there are narcissists in the gym. There are jerks to people that just want to progress, but we just ignore them. Like, you know, it's just like everything else on this channel or whatever. All the other situations we talk about, it's very similar. Nine of Cups. I see also a lot of emotional fulfillment this week. I feel like I heard you're not going to need for nothing. You won't need for nobody or nothing. You're not going to need or want for nobody or nothing this week. You have everything you need every energy you need. Maybe you might be even spending time by yourself, just getting some rest. Maybe you're gonna be sleeping in. Maybe you're gonna be like really relaxing. Maybe you're gonna binge watch your favorite show, a movie. I heard anime. It's really relaxing, just well rested. You've been working real hard and now you're being rewarded. Three of Swords. Tell me about this Three of Swords. What's this Three of Swords about? Seven of Wands. Yeah, Nine of Swords. I feel like this isn't your energy. I think as you're in this energy, it's gonna be a lot easier for you to like, as you're like being fulfilled in yourself, you're gonna be even more compelled to stay to yourself and not connect with anyone, especially in a situation if it was like a community or workplace I was talking about earlier where like you couldn't really trust anybody. I feel like you're just even more comfortable being by yourself and manifesting on you, like by yourself, without the fluff and the fake people. And I feel like with the Three of Swords here, you might find that people are heartbroken over this. You might find out that there's some people that are really heartbroken with you wanting to just lock yourself in and just enjoy your own company, because you're looking really good. Like you look really irresistible. I heard you look like a tall drink in the desert. Like you are really, really good looking this week, but people are heartbroken because, you know, you feel pushed away. You know, Seven of Wands in the reverse, this is like your defenses are down, but I feel like it's your defenses are down towards other people, but somebody that your defenses are up towards, somebody else, they're heartbroken. Like somebody that you've blocked is going to be heartbroken because they're going to be seeing you maybe like going out more or making new friends or just like, or like I said, just like being in your own energy and just being really attractive in your own energy to yourself. And they're gonna like, you're gonna, maybe you might get a message from someone that's like saying this, like you might even get a message from someone that feels this way, that wants to talk to you or wants to be your friend again, but and it's somebody that just feels really bad or feels really anxious or just like this person hasn't slept, like they have lots of insomnia over this situation, but I feel like you just still are not gonna accept this person back. I feel like you're good, you're Gucci. I feel like your energy is still stable regardless. Like this is no skin off your nose. You're fully used to this. Like this is just, I feel like this is comfort this week, emotional comfort, mental comfort. Like you just don't need for nobody, and there's someone's heartbroken that they just can't get in edgewise. Ace of Wands, yeah, because you're onto bigger and better things, onto a new passion. Maybe some of you guys might be hooking up with someone, or if you have a partner, I don't know, like maybe y'all are gonna go like on a trip or something, on a date. If you're in a, you know, a good relationship and you're not trying to leave it, like not a karmic relationship. If you're in a karmic relationship, then apply what applies to you. But if you're in like a good situation with someone, then that's what I see it as. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, you pour your cup out for somebody or somebody's to start new in your life, to finally just have the oomph back in your life, the gumption, you want to finally just feel the depth of things without someone there watching you, without someone there judging you, without someone there that just doesn't really align or just doesn't get it. And it's just so much easier to enjoy things in life fully without someone there to kind of drag you down and not get it. So I feel like you're just good. Like you're fully good. Like I feel like you don't want anyone to interrupt this. Like you're gonna have so much fun. You don't want anyone to interrupt this at all. And people are gonna be heartbroken over this. And I feel like you just still don't care. King of Wands, yeah, because you're looking hot. Again, something about how like if you're single, lots of people might want to sleep with you right now, or you might get a lot of like offers, or somebody might ask you out because of how you're looking, or you might get a lot of looks. It's gonna make you feel really confident in yourself. King of Cups. I feel like also this week people might be trying to be more sympathetic to you. If people were cold to you before, or like misunderstanding you, or just want to misunderstand you on purpose, you might be finding that people are trying to be more understanding to you now, or this week you might be finding people trying to relate to you, or at least trying to be nice to you. Knight of Cups. Whoa, yeah. People are guilty. You might find out this week people are guilty. You might see people with this guilty face. These are people that that counted you out in the past, people that insulted you in the past when you didn't deserve it, and now you're in a place that's actually just like you're gonna be looking like you're in a place that's impossible to insult. There's not one bad thing to say about you now. And you're gonna be seeing some people that feel really sorry for themselves or feel really sorry that they misguided themselves in your life and now they're not allowed in. But it's, again, I feel like you don't care. I feel like this is just to give you closure. I feel like it's not to open up a cycle with people. It's not to, I don't know, like forgive. I mean, you could forgive them on your own. You don't have to their face, but like, I think it's more for your closure. It's for your closure to see these people guilty, because, you know, it's just to kind of confirm to you that you're going in the right direction. But I don't think these people have any more to do with your life at this point, and they're sad, and that's just going to be the way it is. And maybe it's to make you feel good about yourself that these people are sad. It's like, okay, damn right, and I'm never going to talk to you again, and it's just going to be the way it is. 8 of Wands, yeah. Be texting new people. 6 of Wands, yeah, I see you guys really successful. It's like somebody's failure is your success. And it's really weird because this same person could have tried to force failure in your life in order to manifest success for themselves. So accidentally someone is failing and it's making you popular. Maybe something about how somebody failing is going to make a lot of people follow you online, or make you go viral, or make your job go viral, or your business go viral, or like you're going to get a lot of sales. 4 of Swords, yeah, because whoever's been trying to like just constantly like insert themselves in your business, this person is dealing with like an STD or an illness or sickness or something, or some sort of like illness that makes them tired. And this person is going to be too tired to harass you anymore or something like this. And too many people, there's a lot of evil eye being returned. Yeah. Okay, Knight of Cups. I feel like there's also like certain people that want to come back in that you already know that you don't trust, that are a bit emotionally immature, and they're going to try to trick you into thinking that they're guilty, but I feel like you're going to see right through it. 5 of Swords, yeah, you're going to see them as people that just want to fight with you, and I feel like you're just not going to go for it. Yeah. And these are people that don't have anything to offer. They're people with no money. They don't have anything to do. They don't have a job. I feel like or if they do have a job, it's like, damn, you should be focused on that, on your bills, and not on me. Like 3 of Cups, yeah. Other than that, a lot of celebration. This could even happen while you're out celebrating. You might run into people who used to know you, who want to like say sorry, but it's just really not going to be doing anything to you. Yeah, 5 of Cups, leaving a lot of people sad. 2 of Cups, because some of you guys might be meeting your partner this week, or after, whenever you're watching this, whatever, until the next time you watch another reading. Some of you guys might actually be meeting somebody that's going to like, that's gonna, I almost said soulmate. Like some of you guys are meeting your soulmate in person soon. It could be a water sign or a fire sign, or you could be a water sign or a fire sign, or some of you guys are going to be finding the job of your dreams, or some of you guys are going to be like finding like an opportunity for a dream job, or some job that you would really love, that's like going to make your life like you might retire there. You might end up marrying this person, whoever this soulmate is, or if it's not a soulmate, you might end up retiring at this job or working at this job a long time, making a lot of money. All right. And 8 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. Okay, yeah. That's the general theme. I'm going to end it there. That's just been the general theme of this reading. 8 of Cups in the reverse. You're just going to be seeing a lot of people from your past, or a lot of people that before thought they could emotionally walk away from you, try to come back, try to backtrack. You're going to see a lot of backtrackers this week, but it's just not going to really do anything to you. I feel like it's just going to bump up your ego, and it's going to make you feel like, oh, okay, like I'm doing something. So there we go. Yeah. No more fighting. Okay, I'm gonna end the reading there. I hope you guys liked it. I hope that it resonated for you. If it did, feel free to leave me a like or a comment, letting me know how it resonated for you. Honestly, it makes my day when people tell me that I made them laugh, because that's just like, I think that's like my favorite thing about doing these readings. I just like lightening up the mood. I mean, I like telling the truth, you know, I love telling the truth for people, validating for it, you know, but also like, you know, if you're just here, I appreciate you for being here. Even if you're just here for the entertainment, even if you don't really think about tarot in that way, thank you so much for being here. Even the haters, thank you to my haters. Thank you to my lovers. Thank you to everybody over here watching me. I'm gonna head out now. I think the next reading, it might either be a pick-a-pile or a collective. I'm gonna think about it. I'm getting my energy primed for that big pick-a-pile, so I'll let you guys know. But I'm gonna head out now. Oh, thank you. Someone said, oh, Devote, my mod said, your Shakira is a crowd pleaser. Okay, I'm done. Okay, I'm gonna end it right there. But anyways, oh, and if you feel called to donate or pass on that good dharma, I have a cash tag in my description. There's like somebody on the street who saw me do that. So I'm gonna go now before I embarrass myself more. But anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed day, and you are important and you deserve love. All right, peace, namaste. Until next time.